All right, guys. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome aboard to the Morning Note. My name is Carlos Garcia, founder and CEO of G.A.R Capital. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to join me today and every morning at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time here on our YouTube channel. Bottom right-hand corner of your screen, little white logo. Click on that. Turn notifications. Subscribe to our channel. Make sure to hit that like button if you like these videos. Thanks again for joining me. As we have here, the Bloomberg. I'm gonna do a couple of videos, kind of showing you the ins and outs of what I use as I get more into it. Um, I haven't had a chance this week, obviously, in terms of kind of really studying more of the more like, the in depth of the Bloomberg terminal. There's so much information. There's so much different things you can use. So I'll go ahead and do a video one of these days when I get a chance, kind of show you my launch pad, some of the charts I like to use, some of the info I like to use, and that should help you guys out in the future. Maybe you guys are at university. Maybe you guys are working for a company that possibly has a terminal and you just kind of want to try it out or something like that. I'll do a video kind of explaining it a little more. But again, let me kind of get still seasoned with it. It's only been about maybe a week, not even a little over a week since I've had it. So I still have more work to do. Let's go to TOS, our bread and butter of what we know. So I'm going to go ahead and move this over here. That's my tool launchpad for the Bloomberg. Let's rock. All right, Dow futures are up 195 points, Nasdaq up 0.34%, S&P futures up 0.38%, near that 4155 pivot level. Remember we talked about that pivot level? That's kind of that key that we've been kind of holding around there. That's been kind of the mid-range level. We're right at 4146. I expect this to go higher today, at least to tap 4200. That's really just what I expect today. 4202, 4200. After that, we'll see what tomorrow brings. But I think we do get a little bit of a bounce back after kind of yesterday's kind of choppy end of the month session. Russell 2000 futures 1869. Crude oil is up 1.5%, 116.48. Let's go and bring up crude here. And you can see that 100-day moving average kind of giving us a little bit of a guide, right? That 100-day moving average. The only thing with oil in terms of trading it is that the contract on the future side, it changes every month. It's not quarterly like S&P futures or NASDAQ. So when you do trade oil, just keep that in mind that you got a month to get out of it. Well, obviously, you can always roll it. Gasoline futures up 2.82%. Now we're above 402 on crude gasoline, refined gasoline. Let's go to RB, and you can see that resistance right here of 406. So let's place an alert there and see if we can get above on that on gasoline futures. Gold futures are green, 1849, barely. Silver futures up nearly 1%, 2189. Euro dollar, it's flat, 107.27. Dollar yen, the yen being the weakest pair today on the Forex board, 129.31. Bitcoin futures are up as well, 31,710. Ethereum futures still flirting with 2,000 at 1949. Nothing has really changed there. 10-year yields down a little bit. You could see here 2.8%, 2.84%. Again, still above that channel, that downward channel. If you guys could see it here, I'll expand it, make life easy. And you could see this downward channel where we've kind of been watching. Let's see if we can get back below it at 27.96. That would also fill this gap. So let's place an alert there and see if we can get there today. That should give us enough juice to get us above on S&P futures. Let's take a look at the dollar. Again, the dollar is very key. We talked about that many times. And the dollar just seems that can't be, it seems like it just doesn't want to break out here above 102.50, let's say. Kind of coming back down to that 10-day move, 20-day moving average, that pink line. The 100 days at 101.70. I have a support level of 101.62 and then a break of 101.27 if we continue lower. I think the dollar does, as long as treasury yields continue to guide down or fall down a little more. Let's go and bring up the VIX volatility index. I want to see if we filled that gap. Did we fill that gap? No, we have not. 25.79 is your gap fill. I believe that we do fill it today. That should give a little bit of boost on S&P. After that, your big level is 25.46. Volatility index is your fear gauge. Don't forget. CRM, which is Salesforce.com, 176.66. It's $16 higher pre-market. That's great. There is a gap to fill here at CRM at 183. If you're looking for calls, buy some time, see if there's any volume. Maybe there's a chance that we can get a little higher. But again, after these kind of big spurts, again, don't be surprised that we can get continuance too to 184. So it might be a quick one. So just keep an eye on CRM, salesforce.com, for possible continuation to the upside after their earnings. Got some news today posted on IG, on Twitter. Fed starts experimenting of letting $8.9 trillion portfolio. This is their assets that they bought will mature without reinvestment on June 15th. So officials uncertain about market impact of accelerated runoff. So remember, they have a lot of MBS, they have a lot of treasuries. So now they have to unwind that. That's what we call quantitative tightening. That's the first time since 2018 that we've done that. So is the world ending? Does that mean that the world, that we can't go higher? No, you just have to see what the reaction is. So again, today your focus should be 10-year yields. Why? Because the 10-year, if they're selling treasuries, then the 10-year yield should go higher. But yet we're down as they're unwinding. So I don't know when they begin. I don't know if it's 10 a.m., 9:30. I don't know. But I'm keeping a very close eye on the 10-year. Right now, I do have a couple of trades open on the signal side. Let's see if we can catch that with this nice move to the upside today on S&P. Again, 4,300 being my target for today. I think we go higher, probably 12.9, 12.850 for NASDAQ futures as well. Good morning, everybody. Chicken George says, what's up, Carlos? Good morning, all. Yeah, I mean, yesterday was pretty light in terms of volume. The NYSE did have high volume, but in terms of kind of trading activity yesterday, other than that spike right around 3 p.m. at power hour, nothing really changed or there wasn't much action. But now we got a new month. Let's see where we go from there. I mean, there's so much things to look at. But again, guys, as always, I will catch you on our blog, live market blog. Our guys are always prepared, and you can see it here as it is loading on our Discord channel. If you are interested, I do the market watch list. And what's cool too is that if you do join our Discord, you also get the YouTube channel right there, so you don't have to go on YouTube. It just comes up there. You get notes, economic, earnings, pretty much your one-stop place for all things market. So feel free to join us. G.A.R Capital, FX.com is the website. Carmen's asking, good morning, Carlos. Thoughts on SPY on an AMD? I do have AMD calls. SPY, again, same deal, 4,200. So I think we get to 420 today. And then AMD, I expect this to get to around 105. I think we get that boost. We got as high as 104.55. I think we go higher. Watch for continuation to the upside today. Some of the headwinds, if we're possibly going down, would be the big one, which would be the offloading of assets from the Fed. I want to see if the dollar is impacted. Definitely treasuries and yields will be impacted. Let's see by how much. But I do expect us to continue to go higher today. All right, guys, we'll leave it there. I know it was a quick one. I'll catch you guys in the afternoon. I might be running a little late. I'm going to go pick up my stepson from summer camp. I don't know how far that is. My wife's been taking him in the morning, but I definitely want to pick him up in the future to make sure that I know where it is. So anytime I got to go get him after work, I can go get him. Any gaps to fill on Amazon? Let's take a look at that. Amazon now at 24.37, near resistance. There is a gap to fill right here at 25.09. They are very expensive. We did play Qs yesterday to run up with that Amazon move, and we did catch yesterday. Got as high as 56% on Qs. Well done, guys. That's the answer for Esteban this morning. All right, guys, I'm going to go head out to the office. I think if I do the morning note or aftermarket recap here, this is a 5K display on an iMac. I think it looks better in terms of the actual sharpness. I know a lot of people said, hey, man, why is it kind of fuzzy? Get it to 1080p. I think it's the actual signal from the actual computer they're using. So I use a laptop at the office so I could take it with me when I travel, and I link it up to a widescreen monitor. But at home, on my home office, I have an iMac with 2 monitors. You guys have seen the video. If you want to go check it out, it's on YouTube, my trading desk setup. But again, if you see that the video quality is good here, do me a favor, smash that like button, comment that. I would really appreciate the feedback on that. And if the video quality is better on that, I will do the videos from my office from now on. Unless I am traveling, then oh well, we'll take what we can get. Have a great rest of your morning. I will catch you guys later for the aftermarket recap today around 5-ish. Just turn on notifications. I will be on. Cheers.